them are trying to kind of differentiate, two of these questions are trying to differentiate closed loop marketing from cost per lead. Isn't it just the same thing? And also, how is closed loop marketing different from drip marketing?
Well, drip marketing, I'll start with drip marketing first. Drip marketing is still something that you can do blind, where you can just constantly send someone an email. That is basically traditional drip marketing. You can go a little bit further, get a little stocky with some retargeting, get some remarketing going on. But at the end of the day, you're not really pinpointing what it is that's generating interest and who is generating interest. And at the same time, with traditional drip marketing, you're going to end up generating gray mail. There's no way around it. And gray mail, if you don't know, is when someone opts in and says, yeah, I'll receive your emails, and then they never open them because your emails get buried. Or if they're using a Gmail client, it gets sorted into one of those other tabs. And it's like you're not hitting their inbox. And so drip marketing, while it's a useful tool, developing lead nurturing emails, if you're a little bit more purposeful about it, instead of just saying, hey, I'm still here, then that's when closed loop marketing can come into play. And then again, along the same veins of being purposeful, you can see who's been not only interacting with your brand in your marketing, who's been interacting with your salespeople. And that way you can see, it's like, all right, well, this would be a really cool lead, but they're not interacting with us. As excited as I would be to keep them, maybe I need to focus my energy on other people. And so instead of throwing out a net, you're more spear fishing. And thanks. And the other one with cost per lead, a cost per lead is a specific metric where closed loop marketing is a process. So your cost per lead is literally how much did you spend to get that person in? And it can vary by channel. And so and you can, there's like a whole webinars, whole series on how to identify your cost per lead, whether or not it's first touch, whether or not it's last touch, whether or not it's some amalgamation of the two. But just to simplify it, let's say you went to a trade show. You went to a trade show, you spent $2,000 to get to and present at this trade show. We're not even talking about man hours. We're just talking just your flat cost to be at this trade show. You gotten 2 leads at this trade show, 2 solid leads at this trade show, because for whatever reason, maybe your brand ambassador has social anxiety issues, or it's the exact opposite, and they can only talk to one person for 6 hours at a time. Either way, each of those leads cost you $1,000. So that was your cost per lead there. And so that's like a really oversimplified way to explain what cost per lead means. And so if you're looking at it from a digital standpoint, you're looking at what you're bringing in as far as your online. And are we at time? I'll be quick. What you're bringing in online, what you're spending on your ads versus who's actually converting and who's closing, then that allows you to reevaluate and lower that cost per lead.